Well, hello, you made it. Good job. This is part 3 of my adventure to China. If you missed the other 2 videos, then I'm gonna link them right here in the description box and then also at the end of this video, so you can't miss it. Okay, so I was able to teach 1st grade over here at the Clifford International School. I had the cutest group of kids. I had a handful of 27 students.
Wow!
And their English levels were all varying from like pretty good to like nothing at all. So there were some that could keep a conversation, and then there were some that were just only blank stares. Thankfully, I was teamed up with the most rad TA named Leah, and she was able to translate all of my English into Chinese for the students to understand. Now, I would be lying to you if I said that I didn't pick favorites, because I did. This boy named Tiger, and let me tell you that I thought in the beginning of school that he was going to be one of the problem students because he was all over the place all the time, but he actually turned out to be one of the sweetest kids. You just had to give him a lot of direct attention and make sure that he was staying focused, or else he would run around the class and break everything, basically. This one time, Tiger actually forgot his water bottle in the PE classroom, or at least he thought he did. And I tried talking to him and I said, Tiger, did somebody take it back to the classroom for you? Did you forget it at home? He looks at me and says in the most clear voice, Mr. Daniel, I don't speak English. And all I really could say was, yeah, you're right, my bad, sorry. The last student I want to talk about is Julie. She's the sweetest, chunkiest, pumpkin pie little girl that you've ever did see. She's actually Korean. Her and her mother had been going to English and Chinese classes since Julie was just a little toddler. So she speaks 3 languages, which is very impressive for her age. The part that sucks though is that some of the students were starting to bully her in our classroom just for being Korean, and she was pretty shaken up by it at first. One day she brought ring pops for the entire classroom. She basically wanted to show that she's friendly and she just wants to be like everybody else. And that did work out for a bit. She actually started to be the bully to the other students. That's when I really had to step in, and we had a lesson on how to chill out. So during our teaching, kind of had a checklist of things that we wanted to do, and we hopped over to Canton Tower one Sunday. This is Guangzhou's famous building. It's enormous, shoots right up into the sky, you can't miss it. While we were up there, we got on the ride that's actually at the top of the tower, and it's basically the Tower of Terror, but we were 2,000 feet in the sky. I'm not scared of heights, but when I look down, I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. We also visited a city called Kaiping. It's a real ghost-like town, actually. It's a pretty cool history, but the city still had, you know, like a Resident Evil 4 type of vibe to it. We actually ate lunch and dinner there. That was the day that I decided that authentic Chinese food was just, you know, not for me. See, I saw a chicken being plucked in the back of the kitchen on the floor. When you actually see it happen, it's just kind of like... We also ate some blood tofu, which is just gelatized pig blood. Delicious. Now, I don't have a video of the food, so you're welcome, but you can check everything else out. How was it?
So good. It was trash.
What do you guys think?
Cat.
The remaining days of our trip we spent cramming each and every day, packed full with a schedule. We had school every day, so we couldn't do anything until about 5 p.m. And because we were so busy with school, we forgot, oh hey, we should probably travel the city while we're here. We also visited the Chimelong International Circus. Now don't get me wrong, the circus was amazing, but then it started to get a little bizarre. They incorporated a lot of animal performers. Monkeys, hippos, giraffes, lions, peacocks, tigers, elephants, bears. And as all of this is happening, you can't really take your eyes off of it because it's something you've never seen before, so I guess mission accomplished, you know, good for you, but you just kind of got a bit disturbed. Or at least I did. And all I could think was, you definitely did not just teach that bear to ride a motorcycle by simply giving it a snack and patting it on the back, you know? There was probably a lot more going on, which kind of sucks. Everything else, all of the human performers and all of the acrobatic acts and stuff like that, they were really awesome. And finally, the last day of school came. It was kind of sad, but it was also fun. I took Polaroids with each and every one of the students, actually. We spent Saturday doing some last-minute tourist stuff, and then we finally flew home. Our traveling day was actually the longest day of my entire life. Quite literally. It was Monday when we woke up in China and left on the plane, and then we crossed the international date line, and it was still Monday when we got to Los Angeles. But it's over now. Would I ever do it again? Absolutely. If you are thinking about teaching internationally and get the opportunity to do so, do not pass it up. It is something you're never gonna forget at all. Finally home. We did it. Yeah! I am going to bed now. Bye.